look who it is!
Three.
Fun. I'm like,
Well.
Though I wish to see more of you sooner rather than later.
Oh, Moss, how intriguing. You hitting on me?
I know the time does not stand still. Can't see the world when it's spinning, spinning. Try to pin me down, you don't have a clue. Wouldn't understand if I showed you, showed you. Stop forsaking everything that I've done. Won't be breaking easily now. So tell me straight up, up, up. I don't want it, no other way. No other way, other way. No other way, other way. So watch me
hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate all of you being here. First off, I better introduce myself. In case you don't know who I am the current king of Atlantis. My name is Mitchell, son of Poseidon. It is very nice to meet all of you. And to my left, would you like to introduce yourself in case they don't know who you are?
Xylo, son of Hades, camp counselor here.
And to my right,
For those that have met me already, I am Emir, and I am the king's loyal assistant.
now, normally I wouldn't be calling upon a lot of people like this, but there are some serious problems going on in our world currently, and I figured having a lot of people from Camp Oasis might be a good idea, since a lot of different mythologies come here. So, I myself, along with Xylo's help of getting campers, am in need of assistance. I will explain more, but there's a reason why there is this portal behind me. This portal leads to Atlantis. Now, I know probably some of you are worried of, obviously, breathing on the water. Don't worry. I have set it up to where when you go through this portal, a magic will basically wrap you, so that way you can breathe on the water with no issues. Other than that, I don't think there's much else. When we go through, we'll be right next to the throne room. If everybody could take seats, I'd appreciate it. And then we can discuss what's going on. Without further ado, everyone, welcome to Atlantis. Once again, I want to thank you all for coming here for this meeting. Before we begin our discussion, why you all are here, may the demis around the table please introduce themselves to everyone here. We may begin with the person on my right, Impu. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Hello. Name's Impu. I'm representing the Egyptian Pantheon. It's nice to meet those that I don't know, and, of course, some old friends of mine.
Hello, I am Momiji. I'm representing the Asian Pantheon. It's a pleasure to represent my mythology and meet you all.
Hi, I'm Ricaro. My stepdad yeeted me down to Earth. I'm also here to represent the Egyptian Pantheon, and this is my dad, Xylo.
Thanks, Ricaro. As he said, I am Xylo. I'm representing the Greek Pantheon for this meeting. I hope we can solve whatever seems to be happening right now in this world.
Greetings. I am... I see the king can't hold in his allergies while people speak.
Are you all right, Majesty? I'm fine. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I just started coughing and felt really dizzy. But it seems to have disappeared. My apologies. You may speak again.
I am Ishara, son of Ashvatthana. I represent the Hindu pantheon. Unlike some, I know how to hold my tongue when others speak. But then again, if a topic intrigues me, who's to say I won't speak my mind?
Hello, I am Ned. I represent the Norse Pantheon. It's very nice to be able to represent my mythology. It's very exciting to be here and hope to not only solve some issues, but also to try some of the luxurious Atlantean food.
Food will be for later. Now let's get onto the reason why you all are here. The reason you guys are here.
King Mitch, are you all right? King Mitch?
He is fine. It's nice to meet you all, and we appreciate you coming. We are here to speak to those who wish to listen. Listen closely, my children. A change is coming. A change as rare as a fifth season. A sun rising in the west. One that will reshape existence as we know it. Only a single united path may lead to this insurmountable shift. At the dawn of the world, the gods had 9 curiosities, only 9 to weave existence as we know it. As the human race began to flourish, these curiosities went bent, broken, and forged into powerful relics, artifacts wielded by the gods themselves. As ages passed, these relics were moved, scattered, and lost to the winds of time. And now the gods themselves stand against progress. The gods stand in the way of fulfilling their own dreams, their own ambitions. Great forces seek to fight for what they want, and attain the unattainable. Discover the inconceivable, and make the possible inevitable. Only with the 9 curiosities converged can the world truly shift and change into what the gods and men believed it could be, making the impossible possible.
Well then.
That was fun.
That was a
That
speech.
happened.
Okay.
Change is coming. What does that even mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome everybody
We don't
finally
know.
for this meeting. It's greatly appreciated that all of you have come here in short notice.
Stop!
Oh,
Don't
dear.
what?
What?
We're starting over.
We're not starting over. We're just starting.
What
You
did
didn't catch
Um,
that
You
last
heard
part?
that.
What last part?
As he hit his head.
I think you've had a little trouble with channeling.
Oh, my lord, you were saying about how you was giving us sharks a pay rise and dental health care. You know, we have rows of teeth. We really need it.
Is that shark talking in English?
I guess
Is that
it is.
human talking in English?
Also, I know none of my sharks speak English, so good try.
Oh,
Anyways,
Wait.
this person,
Of course.
who may you be, if you don't mind
Oh,
introducing
dear.
yourself?
My
who the heck
name
is
would
this?
be Morse, Mitch. It's a pleasure to be here. I assume you're the king of this place now.
It's nice to meet you, Morse.
Don't
Yes.
recall him being on the list.
I don't believe.
How come he gets to sit down?
I think you're meant to sit over along the side.
Quiet, Silo.
You don't speak to my dad that way.
Oh, seem to have forgotten a new one. That's surprising.
What an awkward situation.
Awkward.
Well, regardless, everyone welcome.
You.
I appreciate all of you guys being here.
No. What was that
sorry.
stuff about artifacts and gods?
Yeah.
What artifacts and
Curiosities.
gods?
Yeah.
King
Went
Mitch, it
all
appears
big.
It's a
that's
dream,
happened
Mitch.
again.
Curiosities?
Stop wasting our
relics?
time.
Oh,
We've all heard it all.
Your
Mhm.
Highness, you already spoke to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Big voice.
assuming gods have taken their own action.
As they do.
Yes,
God.
Your Highness.
That
Does this
sounds
happen often with?
No, this is a new occurrence.
I can say this is
No.
the first for him.
Mm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you just forget, or was someone just speaking for you?
I'm assuming it was the gods speaking for me.
Interesting.
Come in the
Picnic.
currents.
The gods? Which ones?
Does this happen a lot around here?
I don't know which ones. I still haven't figured that part out yet.
Mhm.
But anyway, artifacts. Anything about that? Anything that made sense?
It said big change coming. Big change coming. Artifacts was get spread throughout the wind when the gods used them, and all that stuff.
Artifacts and gods. That would make sense. But what does that mean, though?
Somebody fighting for what they want? I don't know.
Taking for what they want.
Interesting. I guess we'll look more into that at another time.
I guess there
Gonna have to
isn't really anything
decipher.
we can do about it right now.
You mean you
Yeah.
cannot channel willingly?
No. I didn't even know they could take over my body like that. I've only seen them in dreams, not in person.
Oh, important times call for important situations.
I guess so. But besides this prophecy thing, which I guess we'll have to figure out, there are some other issues going on, not just here in Atlantis, but in our own world. As you guys know, we are demigods from all different mythologies. And not a lot of us have gotten along over the years, which has been causing issues for the actual gods.
Mm-hmm.
With great reason, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now,
Or
obviously, I can't blame just Camp Oasis for issues. Yes, there have been issues at Camp Oasis, but I'm sure there's been other issues outside of Camp Oasis that none of us can control.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the problem is coming up with a plan on how to fix these. I'm assuming whatever I had said might lead us towards a solution. But the gods are getting pretty
Cryptic.
Could be a solution, could be something much worse.
I hope not.
Something worse.
I have an
Hoping it'll be
idea.
something peacefully.
What's your idea?
Arranged marriages.
Ricard, no.
How
does that help?
Let's
What's
scratch
that?
that
All
one.
the pantheons will
Excuse
join
me.
forces.
No.
I think it's a little more
good
complicated
idea.
than that, Ricaro.
My culture is
Yes.
no. Except
I also don't
suggesting
think
that we become more
forcing
friendly
people to
with
get
each other.
married is a good idea either.
Especially ones who are already
really.
married.
Exactly.
They did in books.
it happens all the
Thank
time
you.
where I'm from.
Well, it's something I disagree with.
See, this guy gets it.
Ricard.
Let's get back to the topic at hand here.
A drummer.
If we could do that, it would
so
take more than
much.
that to get the gods off each other's backs.
And to find a suitable person for you. It's a task.
Alright.
Regardless, let's get back on subject.
Please.
Thank
How
you.
are they on the council?
Now, I recently became king. I haven't been king for long here.
Not much is on.
But at the moment, I currently don't even know where Poseidon is. He just kind of gave me the role and vanished.
You don't
Lord
know where
knows
your
what he could be
father
doing.
is.
It would appear as though your father grew bored.
It appears that my father has been a pain.
I can understand that sentiment.
Preach into the
Mine is
choir.
missing as well.
Can I go for all dads?
Yeah.
What's that supposed
Not everyone.
Yeah.
It seems pretty likely that most of us have issues with our parents.
at one point or another?
Say that again.
Mm-hmm.
You could
No
say
issues
that
here.
again.
Lucky for some.
I'm hoping that with maybe me attempting to get a hold of Poseidon, we can maybe look further into what's going on in the God realm. I know issues are starting to arise between not just the Greek, but also any Asian, Egyptian, etc. here.
What's
Lots of
the God
problems.
realm?
It's a realm that none of us can access.
Some of us.
Rare occasions.
Very rare occasions.
Not really by choice, it just happens.
For instance, Atlantis is not in the God realm. Obviously, we're all here. Even the underworld really isn't too much of a God realm. It's kind of 50-50.
Well,
It
there's a
depends
lot
on
going
which
in there.
underworld you're going to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So the same could be said by any of the other 9 realms.
Basically, we need to come up with solutions, and that's why I want everyone here. If anyone could brainstorm anything that you think could help, It's
From
greatly
what you said
appreciated.
earlier, it sounds like we need to collect some artifacts to make change. I think
That's
it's
the
good.
main- That was the main
War.
detail.
Do you want to breach those realms?
I don't think that's the goal here.
Collect artifacts.
I put forth force, war,
Oh.
battle.
War is the last
wouldn't-
thing I would
Very
like.
little would help
As
in
much-
that regard.
As much
I
as
find it agree.
we've been kind of disagreement recently, I'm pretty good when it comes to researching this type of things. If we need to figure out exactly what kind of artifacts we need to, solve this issue,
We don't even know if it's going to be a good thing yet.
well, that's why I want to do some research first. I don't want to go head into this, gather everything, and then, what happens after that? We don't know anything.
Lest we incur
wanna
the
be able
gods'
to-
wrath.
May I also point out that before anything, we don't even know what artifact they're talking about, and just judging by all the
Hence.
pantheons, we have a lot of artifacts to choose from.
Hence is why I want to do some mad research before we start deciding on which is which.
Yeah, I agree with
Um,
Inpu on this. Deciphering this prophecy that I said would probably be best.
What if
Is
we
it
could
fun
talk
to
to
say?
God?
Don't think it works like that, Ricaro. But
Maybe
it-
this is
it-
what
I
needs
mean,
to
what if
happen.
we just had one laying around somewhere?
One
well, we
does
could.
not
Say.
really stumble into it.
You might. Is Atlantis
You know.
safe to bring artifacts to? Maybe we could figure out through looking at artifacts themselves.
Well, Atlantis is safe, but if we're dealing with gods here, I don't know if. That's
You have
interesting.
to
I'm
realize
not
we're bringing
sure.
artifacts from every pantheon. And
Yeah.
all of your artifacts will be here. Can you really trust any of us to keep them safe?
It doesn't
Especially
sound
if the
safe
gods
at
will
all.
come?
No, it doesn't.
Don't we
Perhaps some
figure
neutral
anything else
ground would
about
be
this, we should-
necessary.
It's one of the most neutral grounds we have.
I have a suggestion if people are willing to listen. Sorry to butt in.
Sure, speak.
Go on.
If we're not going to trust the fact of the artifacts being wide in the open, for example, what if I took them and locked them in time so they cannot be accessed only by me?
Well, everyone needs to trust you then, Cal.
Sounds
I
risky.
was to say you're the only one with access to time.
Also very true. I'm probably not the only one who has access to it. But it is an idea to lock it out of time to get out of the timeline so people can't access that.
Seems like putting a target on your own head to me.
Which I'm willing to take.
Also, weren't you just locked in time for 5 years? What if
Don't
you
wanna
lost
talk-
them all in
don't
there?
want to talk about
What?
it right here. Thank you.
Oh dear.
So there's
And
no
that's
guarantee that they won't
absolutely
be
out of
locked
the
in time
question.
as well.
So there might be a chance it'll be locked away forever. You can't even
So
control your
is-
own magic.
At the end, having them locked in time forever means no one else can grab them.
Yeah, so we won't
Also
go
means
around
that
that.
we
anything
can't
with
use them to protect ourselves.
Actually,
Exactly.
But we don't. Yeah, there's a lot of things we
Can I
have to
speak?
look at here.
There's
Yeah.
always option B. Just
What
do
does
we've been
option
doing.
B?
Continue locking away any gods that cause us trouble.
I'm
It's
sure
not a
that
good
will
long-term
incur any
option if
wrath.
we're trying to prevent war, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
all for
Maybe
it.
those locked
Pause
away
that.
gods are the ones we can talk to for answers.
I don't think we should talk to those gods.
Yeah. That also
Yeah,
seems
But they
dangerous.
could help.
Yeah.
Do we even think we're powerful enough to do that?
Whatever we're gonna do is dangerous.
Precisely.
But releasing
Could
a
help.
god that's dangerous might be an even worse idea.
this time it took five of us,
We don't have to release
five
them.
of us and Mjolnir to take down one god.
And how many of us are there here?
Yeah, that was just one.
1, 2, 3.
No,
There's about 20 of us here.
That's a
Yeah.
count.
Hey, don't count me in.
Oh.
Are you
Not
not a
everyone
god?
here is a fighter. All right.
In some capacity. I mean,
Not
fighting
everyone
isn't.
here is ready to take on a god.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
And rather not have to fight the gods. Let alone have any
Relax.
demigods fighting each other.
And what's the point of this?
The point is trying to
Yeah.
find something peaceful.
You're talking to many people who have fought with each other for many, many years. There you'll find very little peace.
Maybe not peace with the gods, but peace with the demis might do just as well.
Wait, we need to find some sort of first step towards that.
Exactly.
Well, I only know love.
But
There's
that's
the option we
adorable.
release some of the gods that we've had captured, but I don't think that's the best idea either.
Release
I don't trust
gods?
that idea.
Maybe not the best idea in the world.
No.
I, for one, think this is a sign. We are within the last Kali Yuga, one of the fourth and final Yugas in the Yuga cycle. It is one full of conflict and sin, and it is the final one before the purge. So, maybe this is just a sign of things to come.
Oh, great. Sounds like Ragnarok.
Sounds like war.
I think it's something good.
Precisely.
Oh.
If I may speak so freely.
Go ahead.
I think we should sign some sort of inter-pantheon type contract, as in, so we don't, some inter-conflict ban.
So kind of like a peace treaty in a sense.
It's not a bad idea.
Fellowship.
It's very unlikely to work.
It's a good shout, though.
It's a
Good luck
first
with
step.
that.
It's better than nothing, that's for
You
sure.
know, I feel like we
If
should
we're
do
not
at
even
least
attempting to,
something.
Fine.
we're not willing to do it, then what purpose does all this seek?
An idea about how we're going to enforce that.
Exactly. We need,
But
yeah.
If someone disagrees, we're just going to gang up on them. Is that how we get peace?
Sounds more like a bludgeoning.
I think
America.
We make this area a complete safe zone. Any fighting and you're banished.
I can't agree with that one. Any fighting here in Atlantis, I will banish you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need the citizens here getting hurt over foolish problems.
Fine. Then I feel like we should just get this treaty started then. Everyone agreed to just not be a jerk to each other for at least a little bit until we figure out all this stuff.
As long as we're in here.
Yeah, as long as we're in.
Preferably.
Yeah. Please.
I'll
Everyone
I
sign
will
it.
agree to one space. Yeah.
One space, yes, Atlantis. That is fine. As long as we can settle our differences here, we can at least get some work done.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that works, Mitch.
That'd be a first.
Okay. Well, then looks like we need to write up a peace treaty in a sense.
That's the plan.
Now, I hate to bring back this prophecy that I don't fully understand, but I think we might as well end this meeting here for the moment. I think anybody who wants to try and decipher this, attempt to. That's our best option right now to figure out what this means and what these artifacts are.
I'll keep my mind on it.
Good.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting
That's
adjourned.
fine.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Guess we could mingle for a bit, shall we?
Yeah, might as well. I need
Ready
to actually do.
unleash a bunch of demigods on Atlantis.
I'm Makara. Can I sit in the front?
I've heard a lot about you, Ricaro. If you want to, sure. Take a seat.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to
Portal's
do
right over
feels
there
right.
for anyone who wants to head home.
Quite
I need to do
Otherwise-
some exploring.
You will.
Figure out this place, anyways.
We have
Your
a lot of
Highness.
work to do. Oh,
Indeed, we
hello.
do.
I am the
And
son
you
of
may be?
Bastet.
Oh,
Kaiba.
it's nice to meet you.
Feel you went to my soirees past years, long ago.
Meow.
Intimidating. I think they're royalty.
Help you?
Welcome.
Hi.
Oh well, look at this architecture.
Are you okay?
That's great. I want to talk to you for a reason, but I forgot.
Where are my clothes?
In a tree.
You
That's
left my clothes.
Intriguing.
In a tree?
Oh, look who it is!
Tree?
It's fine. I'm later.
Well,
Oh,
well.
no. Oh, great.
The cat
Hi-
dragon.
Hi.
Or should I say dog?
Oh, yeah, that's funny one. Hi, Kaiba.
Oh,
Did
hello,
you enjoy
Impu.
the
How are
meeting?
you?
Did you enjoy that one?
It was quite
Enjoy it?
intriguing.
Hi.
Oh dear.
Hey, Ricaro.
Hey, Ricaro. Hi, hi,
Hello,
hi,
Stefan.
hi, dear.
Greetings.
Hey, yeah, hi. Why are you? Aren't you supposed to be going back to your palace at this point?
Oh
Isn't
no,
the,
I'm
you know
gonna
the
be
water.
watching everything
much?
and seeing everything and seeing the sights. It's quite intriguing, this place.
Oh, but cats and being underwater, it's probably not the best,
Oh, maybe
wanna
for
get
you.
rid-
dog, so the prophecy could be.
Well, I'm a dog, not a cat. I hope you heard me correctly. It's okay.
Dogs,
Anyways,
cats,
I'm just glad
dogs.
you enjoyed the meeting. That's fine, Kai.
Yes.
This is.
I have a
this is the-
question.
Yeah.
Who
We
is
have
this?
a
Son
Hello,
of
Cal,
Bastet,
son of
Kaiba. He's a
Gonsu.
prince. Just.
That
Just.
makes that makes sense for the style sense. That makes sense. I understand now. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, Kaiba, you want to introduce yourself?
I am Well, hello everyone, and you over there. I am Kaiba, the son of Bastet. Next to be Pharaoh.
Nice to meet you, I suppose.
Nice to meet you.
This is Cal, the son of
Oh, Cal! I've heard a little bit about you.
Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that you know who I am. I don't like that.
You know me? Who am I?
Meri, who are they?
You're Rakara. That is Rakara, the son of Seth.
Hi, I'm
Son of
Rakaro.
Seth.
Who am I?
Nice
Who
to
am I?
meet
Who am
you.
I?
Oh,
Who am
and
I?
that one.
Who am
Who's
I?
that one?
This is
My beautiful girlfriend.
child of Anari Okami.
Oh, intriguing. And this one next. Who are they?
Me.
They probably won't have information on this one because they
we
don't
do
know
not
who
have
they are.
information on that
So
one.
Meri, Selma. I'm actually appalled you
it
don't
would
know.
be interesting if they
I
did
don't
know.
apologize.
You will get in contact with our sources.
And I'm
This
just
is-
gonna
Dad.
guess. Yes.
this is Ivy for just a
Yeah,
name
hello.
for now.
Oh,
They-
I
they-
know that
Ivy.
cabin stolen.
Yeah, they don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Is Ivy
wait.
their real name?
You know that?
No.
I do. I know who stole it as well.
Wait.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one?
Yeah, someone got that cabin stolen.
There goes that moss person.
Yeah.
I was
You
told
got
about
something, you
that.
got something stolen?
I had a cabin, but
are
then
we
these
looking at?
two people showed up and wanted to fight me
We're
for it,
looking
so I
up the
just
edge
ran,
dynamically
and now I live in a tree.
Fight
Okay.
you.
Huh.
Oh, no.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Would you like me to kill them?
Please. That would be much appreciated.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
No one should ever get this home stolen.
Oh,
No.
Zylo?
Absurd.
Someone
Zalo,
set
you-
you up for that. It's
Yeah,
you
not your
right?
fault.
Mm-hmm.
I am, huh? How you been, Cal?
Stuck, but aside from that, fine.
Are you in on vacation?
Vacation's a
We're gonna
nice
hit the
word. not
drama.
really.
It better
yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Uh-huh.
I was stuck in
Excellent.
the corridor of time for 5 years.
corridor of time.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh.
Yeah, probably wasn't a good idea to continuously mess with that sort of thing.
Mess
But
It's not by choice.
Wait, so we didn't see you the
glad
other
you're
day?
back.
It was a different Cal.
No, you saw a future
Oh.
version of me. Most
This is
likely.
actual Cal now. That was the other Cal.
I am the real
There's two
deal.
of them?
Yeah, okay.
What is going on here?
I was confused at first too, but then he signed the adoption
I have
papers.
control
More
of
good.
time if it means anything.
No,
If you
I
knew
heard
that.
everything. It's quite intriguing.
Yes.
It's
Adoption
not when you can't really
papers?
do much about it.
Yeah, he signed the adoption papers.
Adoption papers.
I filled out an adoption form before I was taken into the corridor of time and never handed it in. I came back, and now I've adopted Ricaro and Lychee.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
You poor thing.
I love that so
I'm
much.
Dad.
It touches
Yeah,
my
And
heart.
mom.
Trust me.
You
It's...
poor thing.
You're a grandma now.
Okay,
Good
see.
job.
Congrats.
Never say that again.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Anyways, this whole thing about the whole meeting that we just had, the fact that we have to do a bunch of research now to see what kind of artifacts that we have to go get.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What
I was gonna-
in?
It's
I'm
quite
gonna need to check
intriguing
if-
indeed.
We need to check if any that we currently have something to do with that prophecy of some sorts.
Yes.
Very well
Mm,
Very possible.
There's definitely a big possibility that we actually have the answers lying right in front of us.
Hey,
Also,
and it's
that's
like I
true.
said, we have an option to talk to someone.
I would prefer not
Ricaro,
talking
Talk
to
to
Set.
who?
I'd rather not.
Please. I would
Look,
You
prefer
can
not
talk to
talking to
Set.
Set.
What's he gonna do? He's stuck in a mirror. He's not gonna get
a
out.
The
mirror?
minute you
I'd
start
Prefer
talking
to
about
talk
him.
to Set than
Yeah.
others I can think of.
Do you have a better
I-
idea?
Yeah, should
Can
go
we
talk to
at
Loki
least
instead?
do some research first before we go head diving into
Yeah.
problems we solved 5 years ago?
Research would be
Please.
nice, but I can
Okay.
also talk to
You have
Futsu if
2
you
days.
need me to.
Once again, research first.
That's fine.
Then we'll figure out the rest. Because
that's
I just
that's fine.
don't. Sorry, it is a lot, especially now that we might be under some sort of threat, or maybe we're preventing it. From what Mitch was saying, it's thrown up in the air at this point. I just want to be able to do at least some research, understand at least what the heck is going on, what we can do to solve it, and then if we need yours as well, we'll get to that point.
Well, you know what they say about a threat? Walls inbound.
Who says that?
Not if we have anything to say about it.
I will lend a hand with research if you need it, considering more than
Please.
2 hands would be better.
I would love any help possible. And if you see anything, please throw those books right at me. I could probably
Absolutely.
memorize them.
I'm
as quick
gonna
as
send
possible.
Roja your way.
Roja, What? Oh, that's one of the kids you told me about, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He'll be great help. He loves books.
Yes, I've been informed also of
Good.
your kids.
I might even put Femi in charge of helping some research too.
Oh,
She's
your
really good at being a
children,
book.
yes. Smart
You-
individuals they are.
You met my children.
Well, yes, I met them at the camp thingy with the son of Hades as Xylo, was it? Yes, yes.
It was a camp tour.
They're very adorable, very smart individuals, especially the Atlas
At
one.
least we can agree on that. Good. Yes. All right. Well, at least I got a decent team in the Egyptian realm. At least I can do some sort of research stuff.
I can help as
If
well.
I have a better idea. Once I figure out exactly what kind of artifacts we need, and we need some fetching, you might have some access to them, knowing that you're prince and all.
Oh, yes.
You just make a fair point.
I
Just
do
saying.
make one hell of a prince.
Exactly. You could totally use that title if we need an artifact that might be guarded. But that's on standby for now, Kaiba, if that's okay with you.
Son of Anubis.
It's perfectly
if I
fine.
might inquire.
What? What is it?
Me and Selma have our connections as well. We can also attempt to research things on our end.
They do indeed.
Good. All right. That's fantastic. That means I got 3 reliable people if we need to smuggle some artifacts out of the Egyptian realm. That's fantastic.
you and Cal.
Are we gonna play fetch?
I don't think that's what he was suggesting, Ricaro.
No, I don't think it was either.
I mean, who
Ricaro,
else would he be thinking about?
How about you take charge with me on the whole security aspect? You and me, making sure
I think
everyone's
that would
safe
be a
until we
very
have
good
good
idea.
answers.
Good idea.
I can show
You
my
guys are-
skills.
Yeah. Yup,
You
those
guys are
skills,
some of the
man.
most
Those
powerful
skills.
people here, so please, you know what you're good at. That's a fantastic idea.
I agree with that
Keep an eye out.
statement.
I agree as
All right.
well.
Unfunding.
Oh, this is
Fantastic.
going
We all
to
have
be
a plan.
so much fun.
Yeah, we have a fantastic plan. By the way, where did Ivy go? And just
You make a fair
They
point.
tend to wander off. From
you
what
might
I've seen
want
so
to
far.
find out where that one went.
I'll go look in a second. They've done this to me before anyway. They looked around camp before, so
All
I
right,
think this is just a normal thing. Plus, if they can learn anything, it might be a good idea.
that's fair. That's fine.
Son of Konsu, we can also inquire about this Ivy, given the opportunity.
That would be actually kind of appreciated. I think they'd want to know who they are, probably sooner rather than later. Personally.
Yeah, Selma and Meri can definitely do that.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that'd be great.
Also,
Good.
Also, if you find your time free, I'd like to speak with you about your godly awakening.
Right. Noted. Very
Okay.
much noted.
It's enough from you, Mary. I'm going to be intrigued.
Yes, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right. We have a decent plan that we're going to do. Well, if you don't mind me, I kind of want to go up there. I want to see if there's any kind of library or any kind of research that I could start doing.
No worries.
Got a lot of work to do.
I'll probably go mingle, then I might join you later on. So
Sounds like a plan. Feel free to follow me if anybody wants to, but looks like I've got a long night of looking through a
Nope.
bunch of Atlantic.
Enjoy.
Yep.
That's what you're good
Yeah,
at.
I figured as much.
Sounds
Also-
boring. Selma,
Momiji!
Miri, shall we? Let's go see if anybody
my
else
kids
is available.
need anything, can you help out?
Sure, we'll play fetch.
All
It was
right,
nice
thank
meeting
you.
you all.
Appreciate it.
take care, I suppose.
All right, I'm heading off for now.
On the double, hurry up. Great idea to put Mary to go back to the palace to go make me some supper.
Where's your grace?
Yes. Oh. Shall we say hello, Selma?
If that is what you wish, your grace.
This should be fun.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Egyptian. Who are you?
Selma, introduce me.
If you must know, this is His Grace, the new pharaoh of the underworld, well, soon to be pharaoh, Kaiba. Son of Bastet.
Bastet. Yes. Thank you, Selma.
No problem.
Daddy's money?
No. Not at all. My
Well.
own money. Oh, thanks to Mother, of course.
Yes. You have an interesting future about yourself.
Oh, well, why, thank you. You are very structured, I can see.
What exactly do you want to say to me? Sorry, name again?
Kaiba.
Kaiba.
And you're Morse, aren't you?
Yes, Morse.
If I'm not mistaken, your father is...
Thanatos.
Yes.
God of death, at least in the Greek world.
How quaint.
Yes, indeed. I remember you having a second servant, though.
Oh, Meri? Yes, I sent him off back to my palace to go make me some supper.
Very.
That long meeting definitely drained me.
Yes, it was a bit of a pull on us all.
It was quite a surprise, your entrance.
I was not really invited to the meeting.
I could
More
tell.
or less, I wanted to show up, provide some of my own consorts that would be necessary at this point.
And what was your consort to bring here to the meeting?
Advice. My own father probably would have shown up, but...
Quite intriguing indeed. There's artifacts out there that will either bring doom or unity. Don't you think?
Yes, it's true. Unity would be a great thing at this camp, however, knowing the past relations, doubtful.
I do say, this is my first time coming to the camp after years of being invited. I was like, oh no, I guess I might as well go this year.
Father never found it right for me.
No, I never did either, but I was getting bored at my palace. I was like, let's try something new. Isn't that right, Selma?
Yes, it is, Your Grace.
Yes. So I'm guessing I'll be seeing more of you, Morse.
Much. Though I wish to see more of you sooner rather than later.
Oh, Morse, how intriguing. Are you hitting on me?
If I were to say yes, would you reject it?
No, I wouldn't dare to. Not from someone like you, of course. You should have some tea at my palace sometime.
Perhaps you should visit my castle as well.
Oh, well, I'd love to.
Don't forget dinner. Your Grace.
Yes, Selma, I know. You don't need to remind me. Sorry about that.
Don't worry. I'm used to servants myself.
I can see. Is this one of them?
Yes, she's rather a shy one, but that is Karina, one of my loyal servants.
I see. Maybe our servants gonna have a little teapot of themselves.
I wouldn't mind.
Well, I will say, this was quite an interesting meeting, Morse. I would love to talk to you more, but I must go to my supper.
As do I. I must head home myself. Be sure to say hello to your father for me, I guess. Mother?
It's Mother. Goddess feline of Bastet?
Yes. Be fair, it's too many gods to keep track of nowadays.
I guess it is. But you'll have my name around sooner or later. As I am to be a next pharaoh.
As is every other one.
I do make one hell of a prince.
That you do.
Well, that was awkward. I swear that son of Hades just walked around like nothing.
He clearly has manners, Your Grace.
I know. Have a talk with them. Selma, shall we?
No